Hold up, I wasn't paying attention. Uh, I was focused on putting up the poll, and then I lost track of the timer, and yeah. Okay. Whew. I think I'm prepared now. Oh, hold up. I should have paid more attention to the timer. Okay. There we go. Is that everything? I think so. Anyways, hey guys, welcome back to another live stream. Today in this live stream, we're going to be playing some more Minecraft Giant Master Builder. For those of you who have not seen the previous 80 streams, I highly recommend check them out. Last stream, we got some work on our nature dungeon, one of the, I think it's going to be the biggest room of our dungeon, so very fun. There we go. So yeah, last stream, it was mainly just working on one room. Basically, the room is supposed to be parkour between all three levels of the dungeon, so I'm excited to see what that will look like. But yeah, this is the room. It took a while to build because we also had to get these tunnels here done, as well as it took a while for us to decide on what to do next. But hopefully, by the end of this stream, we will have at least the parkour in this room done. I'm not 100% sure how we're going to do it. I have some ideas. We could... So you know those seeds that basically are propellers? I was thinking that we could try and make one of those and have all the platforms on basically propeller, leaf, plant, seed things. However, I don't know what block we could use to do that. The oxidized copper bars. Hold up. So we have that. That doesn't work. I mean... It looks more like an umbrella than a propeller. And it's really big. Is there something else we could use? This doesn't look plant-like enough, but it might work, potentially. Hello to all, welcome to the stream. Hope you've all had a great day so far. Currently, we are trying to figure out how to make a propeller for the parkour section of our nature dungeon. I mean, this might work. I think that looks better overall, but I don't like the design. Or the materials, more specifically, that it's made out of. Hmm. If I absolutely have to, I can resort to just making like giant pillars for the parkour and things. However, I was trying to see if I can make it look better than that. Ooh, okay. Ideas forming. I mean, that might work. What would be... I mean, it kind of looks like a flower, like a flattened flower, but maybe this will work better. Maybe mix matching them. Okay, I think I have an idea. So basically we're doing that. However, the bottom part will be the mossy cobblestone walls, and then the like 5 blocks to the parkour beam thing will be uh 1 block each. Or I lost track of thought. I don't remember. Anyways, I know the design I'm going for. 3, 4. Okay, I think this will work. It'll make the platforms everything look a lot better than just like pillars in the room. Now the question is, how do I get people to be able to get on the parkour? I could do ladders. Oh, I have an idea. Might not be the greatest idea, but it is still an idea. One block too close. The nice thing about this is for, like, if they're fighting enemies in the dungeon on this first floor here, they can use these walls here to hide behind from the enemy attacks. That too close. It should be fine. In theory. I think just leaving it as the oak wood works well enough. And you make that jump from here. Ooh, I don't... No, you can't. Yeah, you can... I don't think you can make that jump unless it's right there. This room's gonna have lots of objects to hide behind. Oh no. The stairs are gonna make it really easy. Okay. So, a couple design flaws, I realized. So, the stairs will get in the way of more parkour, as well as this. We can't really have, like, areas to walk across. I mean, for these being in the corners, that's fine. but I need to do something else. I also now realize that I need to map out the doorways. Okay, so the block below me is that. And the reason I'm doing these doorways is that way I actually know what height to have certain parts of the parkour at. That way you can enter and leave a lot easier. Okay, sides are 4 blocks tall. Perfect. Moving 4. Yep, okay. I don't know how many of these areas will be dead ends, but I know that some of these will be. Wait, that seems wrong. Ah. Never mind, it was right. Will that make it look better? No. I think I prefer that look overall. I am glad that I made these tunnels tall enough to where they are the same. They have enough room to be the same shape on every level. Because only the pathways on the bottom are they an enclosed tube for the water parkour. But in here, wait, that seems wrong. No, wait, that's true. I thought this was a 2-block gap. Okay, we barely have enough room to make it the full tunnel for the parkour here. Anyways, we need to figure out how to make this parkour work. Okay, I have an idea. Not a great idea, but an idea nonetheless. I did not realize breaking the whole thing would, or breaking one part of it would break the whole thing. The best part is that this first bit of parkour is timed. Why couldn't I sprint jump? When it goes down by 1, are you not able to sprint? That's concerning. Maybe you have to turn around too fast? In theory, this looks possible. Okay, it is possible. I'm just not the greatest at parkour. I don't know if you're able to sprint. Okay, you can sprint when it becomes in its, like, droopy state. Huh. So yes, this parkour is possible, however, it's hard enough to where I am not able to do it. Which is kind of concerning. But it should be fine. Maybe. Hello, Slay. Welcome to the stream. Hope you've had a great day so far. Currently, we're working on our parkour dungeon room area. Okay, What could we do instead of drip leaves? Okay, I have an idea, but might not work. There we go. Okay. So so far we're having different parkour for each area. What else could we do? I think you should try Java Minecraft. It's a lot better and fun. I have tried Java Minecraft. I much prefer Bedrock. There are a couple of things I like about Java compared to Bedrock. However, for the most part, it's mainly Bedrock that I like. The thing about Java that I like better is the PvP system. But other than that, well, I mean, okay, there's another niche feature or two. Wait, is that Java or Bedrock? I know there's a feature to where you can right-click on a banner and it'll put a banner icon on your map. But yeah, I think that's about it. Not Java? Not Java for what? The PvP or the right-clicking on banners with a map? Okay. Yes, so that's a Java feature. Okay, so basically what we'll do is just copy and paste the parkour like this in the two corners. Nice. In theory, this parkour should also be possible. Yes, okay, I could actually do that one. So that's good. We have starting parkour done for each floor. Or for the first floor. For the second floor, however... Ooh, I have an idea. I don't know if it's a good idea, but it is an idea. So I want to connect the pathways kind of like this, maybe with a jump in the middle. However, I now realize that doing this will allow us to have it suspended by the roots that we're doing. And on top of that, it will help us be able to light up the area more. Because I don't really want to give the players that come into this dungeon night vision. However, if you don't have night vision, then some parts of the dungeon can look really dark. For example, is it the water area that looks dark? I'm getting lost in my own dungeon. Okay, like this area looks really dark. And then the water area... I mean, it's not, like, super dark, but it is kind of dark. And then in here, it is really dark. Oops. Okay, well, having it be held up like this look better. I mean, on the top area, it definitely looks better. This compared to this, I think this looks a lot better. And then down here, yeah, this definitely looks better. Normally I place these a little bit more randomly. However, for now, I do not wish to do that. That way I can get the lighting all correct. It definitely is a lot brighter now. Very nice. And now you have to find the next level. Okay. One block below us is the stuff. Is this one still 4 blocks wide, or is it just taller? It's just... yeah, it's just taller. So... Let's see how this all turns out. Okay, so now we just need to figure out how to get this parkour to onto the platform here, as well as how to get from this platform here up to the third or the top floor. Hmm. How do you do the gravity glitch again? Okay, sand. Did they patch it? Does anyone know? Hey, IDK, who I am. Welcome to the stream. Hope you've had a great day so far. Currently, trying to figure out how to make parkour work. When did the stream start? It started at 5 p.m. I don't know what time zone you're in, but 5 p.m. Central. Okay, slash place. No, slash. Or is it place? Nope. Oh yeah, set block. Was it? Let's do. I'm so late to the stream, I got no notifications. Anyways, but the build looks good. Thank you. I'm trying my best. And if I can get this to work. Okay. So if that stays there. Where is it? Okay, this. I can't place it on it. Nah. What's this? Spore Blossom. So slash, okay, set block, spore underscore blossom. Then I need moss carpet. Ah. Will this work for sand? Lantern? Nope. I think the glitch may have been patched. So that makes this harder. I was trying to avoid floating blocks. However, well, when I say trying to avoid floating blocks, I mean like just a random block in the air. The thing that I was originally trying to do was the moss carpet on top of the spore blossom, because then it kind of looks like one of those flowers or seeds that are falling from the sky slowly in like a helicopter fashion. And that's what I was trying to do. However, since that doesn't seem to work, actually it could work, but I just have to use a lot of commands. Yeah, let's just not do that. Um, I guess we will have to do the floating blocks. Actually, this might work. Yeah, that should be fine. You can put lanterns on top of candles? Okay. That looks like it'll be very fun. Hold up, let me try that. Maybe do is there there's gray. Is there dark gray? I mean, that kind of does look very cool. Ooh, okay. I wonder if there is a green or orange that we can use. Green, orange. I mean, it's not too bad. Maybe if it was a lime green candle. No. Cyan might work. There we go, that looks good. So if you're wanting ghost lanterns in a build, using a candle to suspend them is probably a good idea. Very cool tip to know. Thank you, IDK who I am. Okay, that's a little much, it feels like. Okay, there we go. That's out of the way. That is just a one block jump. And that should be fine. Hello, Pan. Welcome to the stream. Hope you've had a great day so far. Currently, we are working on some parkour in our nature-themed dungeon. Okay, good. All four corners areas are done. Now we just have to get it to this floor. Now, actually... One, two, three, four. Ooh. Okay. I just had a good thought. Well, potentially good thought. So, I forgot about this area originally, and I didn't really, when I rediscovered it, I didn't really want to do a third floor of the dungeon, and I still kind of don't. However, what I can do is basically make this like a challenge pathway to get like, basically if it was an actual dungeon, you can go this way for like extra challenge in order to get some better loot. This is one of the areas that would be part of it, where, I mean, it's not super hard at all. Like, at all in the slightest. That's a little close. But, we'll make it to where there's no parkour back up, so if you miss a jump, you have to go all the way back in the dungeon in order to get back to the parkour here. So that might be a good idea. Am I saying it to also get out of some work? Maybe. But I do also kind of think it's a good idea. Especially if I can figure out a way to make the parkour harder. Bananas, bagels, and cats. So I know the cucumber thing for cats. Do bananas apply in the same way? Like, if a cat sees a banana on the ground suddenly behind it, will it mistake it for a snake? Or no? Because now that I think about it, there are actually yellow snakes. Which actually might also be called banana snakes even. I'm not 100% sure. So that would be kind of funny if Cats also got scared of bananas. Cucumbers, or zucchini, whatever it is, and bananas. Okay, yeah, this parkour seems a little bit easy. Oops. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay, if I were to make this an actual, like, functional dungeon, what I would do is probably have, like, breezes in each of these corners. And that would definitely make it harder. However, I'm trying not to add any mobs to my map in case I do make it a server. So, is there anything else I can do instead? Your profile has a cat in it? It does? Nope, don't put in timeout. Go to channel. Oh yeah, it does. Very cool. Oh no, what did I do? There we go. I think Mill's too easy. Yeah, I need to find something to make it harder. That barely changes the difficulty. And I feel it makes the platforms look worse. Okay, here's a thought. No, because then you can just walk across the chains. That's kind of cool, like, tiki torch design. But not what I'm trying to go for. You have a hamster? That's fun. You have a hamster wheel or a hamster ball for it to run around in? I think I know what to do. It'll be slightly sad to do. But I'm gonna lower this all by one level. Actually, maybe the entire thing, because then this jump also you have to jump up a block. Which if I do that, then I'll lower this by 2. Okay, yeah, that definitely makes it a lot harder. Oh, you do have a hamster wheel or hamster ball for it to run around in? That's awesome. Chihuahua. I've heard that Chihuahuas can get really attached to one in particular person and then be hostile to everyone else. I have had some encounters with some Chihuahuas, and there was at least one that was friendly, and the other one was not. So I want to know, are Chihuahuas typically hostile to all but one person? The hamster's name is Universe Destroyer. That is awesome. That is the best name for a hamster. And if anyone says otherwise, then uh, they're wrong. Yes, maybe. No, I don't know. I don't like saying that people are wrong, which is why I was trying to not say that, especially in that like tone. I know it's just a joke and things, but I prefer not to joke like that as well, because some people take a joke seriously, which can in turn hurt someone's feelings. Bagel Lord. If I get a hamster, I will name it Bagel Lord. Or the Devourer of Bagels. Because, I mean, normally you would think bagels being eaten is a bad thing if I'm the Bagel Master. No, I'm the Bagel Master because I'm trying to spread awareness to people to eat more bagels. Okay, I think this is right so far, maybe? Hmm. I think that's alright. Hamster was running from a cat in a parking lot. You're a hamster? Oh, that's scary. That sounds like something a Chihuahua would do. If you fall off... Okay, you do kind... This is a little bit easier than I thought it would be, because if you miss this... If you miss this, then you can just climb all the way back up, as long as you can time the bounces right. Big dog is friendly, though. That's good. Wait, your hamster doesn't drink water, so he doesn't know how it works? The drinking thing works? Or because he doesn't know? Then how does he get water then? Okay, yes, the simplistic wall design definitely gets covered up a lot by all the different entrances and exits, as well as the parkour and everything. I might still try and make it look better at some point, but I think for now that's good. You have to give him a water bowl. I wonder how people train their hamsters to use the water tube thing. Anyways, I think we are done with this room now. I mean, there are entrances and exits that I need to do at some point. However, since we don't have the second layer or the third layer mapped out, we are going to leave that for another day. Oh yeah, I want to... Oops. I want to get at least this area some light. And this area, apparently. Your dog loves food more than people. That seems like something a dog would do. Have you ever seen that one video where uh oh, what was it? I don't remember exactly, but this person asked her dog if, or no, she said, "Oh, you don't really love me. You just love my food." And then dog smiled and nodded, which was hilarious. Well, anyways, I think I'm going to end the stream here because we've gotten a lot done today. We completed the parkour section of our nature themed dungeon. So next stream, let's see, it will be our 82nd. If we do the thumbnail on the 84th, then next stream we're just going to focus on making more trees. And then the stream after that will be focusing on the castle walls. So, yeah, I'd like to say thank you all for watching. I'll see y'all later. Please like, subscribe to the channel, and comment which kind of stream you'd like to see me do next. Also, if you'd like to play with me or other members of the Bagel Army, please join my Discord server. Link is in the description. And hold up, there's something. They gave the first hamster food. He was super excited, and when he opened the cage, he didn't care and continues munching. That's awesome. Anyways, without further ado, see y'all later. Bye, guys. Or wait, not see y'all later. Without further ado, have a bagular day. Bye, guys.